So kind of just give us some opening thoughts. Season's coming to pretty close time. So just tell me some opening thoughts for Utah, maybe A&M in the next few weeks.
It's good. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're excited about. We haven't started the year like this for a long time, where we get to play some big opponents. Like Utah and A&M right off the bat. It's a challenge for sure, but we're excited about it. Looking forward to it.
Talk a little bit about what after everything this team has done the last few years, and now you're the head coach. What's it like to have to step in those shoes?
It's the job, right? There's high expectations. We've talked about it. We're not going to run from those expectations. We expect to be good. We expect to go challenge. We don't want to just stay the same. We want to get better. I think we've told our guys that the past is the past. We're not real worried about what we've done in the last couple of years. We're trying to attack this year. I think, on our social media, man, it's a new journey, but the same goal. We're still trying to accomplish the same things, but at the same time, it's a new journey. It's a new team. It's a new coach. This is not the same team that stepped on the floor last year, just like the team last year wasn't the same team that stepped on the floor when we went and tipped it up against Kentucky 2 years earlier.
What about with your different role, being head coach?
I was blessed, man, to be given a big voice in the program anyway. And so that hasn't changed for me. I'm kind of doing the same thing that I was doing before. The only difference now is, man, if we lose, it's my fault. I kind of like the fact that it was somebody else. I could give all the ideas and I didn't get any of the blame, man. But that's really it. This is something I've been coaching for 20 plus years, man. This is just coming to work every day, man, and enjoying what we do. And the players are the best part about it. We've got all these returning guards and guys that obviously it's been well documented, man. They pushed for me to get this opportunity, and so they've been unbelievable, man, in trying to help me go through this whole process.
And I know you got a lot of returning guards and things. Who's got to step up? What in particular positions that you need to have come around for you guys to have a good year?
Sure. We've got every one of our forwards except for Arion Simmons and Cameron Steele are new. And so we can't just play Arion and Cameron, for 40 minutes. And so we've got to have some of those new guys step up. And I think they're on their way to doing that. They're not there yet. They won't be there. They won't be there. In a perfect world, they're ready by, late December, January sometime. But we just got to keep coaching those guys up. They need to step up to the plate for us. And then we got a couple new guards. We're going to need somebody to step in, but that's obviously not as big of a deal as the forwards. But the forwards got to come ready to go.
So the Golding say anything to you give you any tips, anything about being a head coach?
No, I don't talk to Joe anymore, man. Once he left ACU, I just threw him to the curb, man. But we've talked. We've talked for years about this opportunity, whether it was here or somewhere else. I was happy being here in the role that I was in. I had a great boss. I'm at a place that expects excellence, and we were getting better each and every year. And just because there's been a change in leadership, nothing's going to change. And that's the conversations we've had. Is just keep doing what we've been doing for the last 7-8 years. And the program's bigger than the guy standing right here in front of you. Coaches are overrated, man. It's about players. It's about programs. It's about leadership. And I think we have all that in place. And so regardless whether I'm standing here, Joe's standing here, or somebody else, man, I think this team's going to continue to grow.
So what is the big focus for you guys heading into this season? Like last year, y'all had a big focus on defense. So are y'all coming in with sort of that same focus and same emphasis? What are you really wanting the team to hone in on heading into these few games?
Yeah, I think we're a defense first program. We're going to continue to defend. We're going to continue to guard. that's our identity, right? And so we're going to keep doing that. But obviously, we're trying to get better offensively too. We had a big win last year. Everybody knows that. We beat the University of Texas, but the score was 53-52. We'd have liked for it to have been like 70-52. And so we're trying to build on that and grow on that. And but yeah, I think we're always going to be a defense first program. I think early in the year, especially, you're gonna run into some problems, some adversity, and things like that, where guys are trying to learn how to play. Your defense can always travel with you. Your offense, sometimes it doesn't matter. Like last year, again, you miss shots, but if your defense travels with you, man, you're always going to be in good shape. So that's our identity for sure.
As you already mentioned, a lot of new faces on this team this year. How have they been adjusting into how you guys play basketball?
They're just good. It's taken a while. They're not all there just yet, but I think the leadership of our returning players has been huge. I think it all comes down to, those guys that sat up here with me last week, Corian Mason, Reggie Miller, Damian Daniels, Mekhi Morris, those guys have really embraced this new group of guys. We haven't had new players for a while. We've been fortunate, man. We've had the whole team coming back. But they've really embraced those guys, and they're bringing them up to speed, more so than me. I mean, they're going to listen to them before they listen to me, right? I mean, that's their teammates, that's their peers. And I've been really proud of all of our returning players. I think they're doing a great job kind of getting those guys to where they need to be. Sure.
What's the overall mindset, I guess, in the locker room right now heading into the season?
Like it is in every locker room in the country right now. Everybody thinks they're about to go win a national championship, but we're all about to be woke up pretty quick on November 9th, I think. But I think our guys expect to be good. No longer do we just think, hey, man, I hope we can be good. Our guys expect to be good now. And that's been the change in the program over the last couple of years. I think, it's something we've tried to attack. I think Julie and her team has had it for a while now, and we're just now getting there where we expect to be great. And that's what I think we're excited about that. I think that's going to carry us maybe in some games that people don't expect us to compete in. I'd be shocked if we don't because we have that mindset where we expect every night we step on the floor to go have a chance to win the game.
So y'all are jumping into the deep end with some pretty big games early in the season. So how is that affecting the mindset now of practicing, getting ready for that?
Yeah, I mean, we're one scrimmage in. We got another scrimmage to come, so we're just kind of taking that, day by day right now. But we know the task at hand. But again, if we want to just kind of stay where we were at, then we keep scheduling the way we were. If we want to continue to grow this program, we have to schedule aggressively. We have to go out there and play some people that maybe some other guys won't play. I mean, we have to play a schedule that's going to be tough, and we could take some lumps. Yeah, of course we could. But we're going to grow through that. We're going to build through that. And ultimately, all that matters at this level is what we do in WAC play and how we finish. And we've got to earn that trip to Vegas at the end of the year, and then we got to go see what we can do when we get there.
Are there any particular games in the schedule that you have circled like they're going to be really important games to tell how your team is this season?
Yeah, every single one of them. I think the McMurray game is just as important as that Utah game. I mean, right now we're locked into Utah. It's the first game, and then we turn around immediately, and we don't even come home. We go to College Station and play Texas A&M. And so we've got we know we got a tough schedule. I think the Bahamas is going to be a great test for us because that's going to be true mid-major competition, and that's not just. Those are really good mid-major teams that have been really good for a while, and that's going to be a good measuring stick for us, I think, on where we are, as a program. And so we're excited about that. But man, every one of them is important for sure.